Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a Shop My Stash makeup basket update. I do this video about every 2 to 3 weeks, kind of depending, and I pick 4 to 5 items at a time to use during the week along with project pan items. I'm doing this to try to rotate through my collection, make sure I am not neglecting any products. I try to pick things that I haven't used in a little while just to get use out of them, and yeah, make sure things are not sitting around collecting dust in my collection. I have a whole Shop My Stash playlist. I will leave that in the description box along with my project pan playlist and also my Pan That palette as well if you are interested. The first half of the video I recap the products that I had last time, and then the second half of the video I pick out new products. So let's just get started. I am also doing a fall makeup basket, which is kind of separate Shop My Stash with some specific items I want to use for kind of the fall months. So you can check that out if you are interested as well. But this one is only the 4 items that I had from my last Shop My Stash. The first item was this MAC blush in Prim and Proper, and I'm wearing this today, and I really do like this. I will say my makeup today, it's a little bit off. I feel like my foundation is a little bit light. Things are a bit splotchy, but that's okay. We are going with it. This is MAC Prim and Proper, which is just a mauve type blush. And I talked about this in the blush tag that I did recently. This is so old. I've had this for over 10 years. This was from the Liberty of London collection, but I still love it and it's performing well. So I'm going to keep using it because it's not breaking me out. You know, it works. It's a great blush. I really do enjoy the MAC blushes. I mean, it's a standard mauve neutral, you know, it's not anything unique, but I'm happy that I used this and I still love it after all these years. The next item that I had was a bronzer. This is the Morphe bronzer in Icon, and I'm wearing this as well. I really do like this bronzer. It is definitely warm toned, but not orangey in any way. And I really do enjoy this formula. I think it blends out really, really well. And I will say, okay, so I've gotten a lot of comments lately talking about my forehead, saying that my bronzer looks splotchy or unblended. And I'm having a really hard time with my forehead area. I'll just mention this, I guess, because I have multiple sunspots on my forehead and I have been trying to color correct them and cover them up, but it still looks that way because you can still see my sunspots through my makeup. So I'm a little bit frustrated with it. I don't really know what to do about it. Part of me is like, well, who cares? I don't need to look perfect, but I'm just mentioning it because I've gotten a lot of comments about that lately. And yeah, I don't really know what else to do about it. I will say that I also don't want to put too much product on my forehead because I have wrinkles. Is what it is. So yeah, I guess if anyone has any tips for that, let me know, but I'm just doing my best. But yeah, I can see them right here. Those are sunspots. So it's not my bronzer, it is my discoloration, but I love this bronzer. It really is one of my favorites. People have said that it is a dupe for the Marc Jacobs one in the white packaging, which I do own as well, and they're actually pretty similar. I don't know that I see a huge difference. I don't think I've ever done where I put one on one side of my face and put the other one on the other side, but it's very similar to that one. I don't even know that they sell this. I don't really buy from Morphe anymore anyway, but I have it and I really like it. Next up is a highlighter, and that is this Practk Pop. And I gotta say, I really enjoy this, and I'm wearing this as well today. This is a yellow gold highlighter, but I did mix this in with my Makeup Geek palette. There is a gold in there. They are very similar in color, but that one is more intense. I will say lately, I've been using my Becca highlighters quite a bit, and they are definitely more on the subtle side, especially compared to like my Makeup Geek one. Ofra, you know, I have a lot of very intense highlighters in my collection, which I do enjoy. So I think the Becca ones are very, very nice, but on a day like today where I really wanted an intense highlight, it just wasn't enough for me. So that's why I added the Makeup Geek one. But this is a very nice finely milled formula. This is a very yellow gold. I had pan on this already and I expanded the pan maybe a little bit, but yeah, I do really enjoy the Becca highlighters. But yeah, I will say they are more of a medium intensity highlighter, not a super intense highlighter. Alrighty, and the last item that I had was this eyeshadow palette. This is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend, and I'm wearing this today too. This is a beautiful palette. I really do enjoy it. The mattes are so easy to blend. I really do love them. My only complaint is, and I've said this before about the Zoeva formula, that the metallic shimmer shades, they're not super foiled. And so today I tried to get this one. This is the one I'm wearing on my lid, by the way, and then I'm wearing these two matte shades. I tried to get this to be more intense, so I actually even set down a concealer first, which I never do that. I was just kind of experimenting, and it really helped, but I also wet my brush as well. So that is with a concealer base and a wet brush. This is the level of intensity, which it's beautiful. I really do love it, but a lot of days I do want a more foiled look, and that's just not what the Zoeva shimmers are, which they are very nice for what they are, and I do like them. But yeah, on a day like today where I wanted a very metallic look, I really had to work with it to get it to look that way, but I do love it. I really do love it. And these three colors that I'm wearing today are so beautiful. The mattes in here are a very, very nice formula. Yes, I do like the Zoeva formula, and I have one other one, the Spice of Life palette, but I don't think I would get more just because I do usually prefer a more intense foiled eyeshadow. Alrighty, that is it for the recap portion of this video. I gotta say I had really, really good products this round. I absolutely loved everything. The eyeshadow palette in particular, and probably the highlighter are my two favorite, and also the blush is very nice. I just feel like I have that blush color kind of over and over, but it's a nice one, and even though it's that old, I'm still enjoying using it, and it's not causing any issues. So yeah, that is it for the recap, and now let's get into picking some new products. I did rearrange my drawers a little bit, and so this is blush, and I put the bronzers back here. These were in a lower drawer, and it was just kind of hard to reach. I do want to pick one blush and one bronzer. I'm skipping over lip products again because I just want to work on the ones that I have in project pans. Let's start with blush. I'm trying to think of what I haven't used in a while. The Marc Jacobs one. This is Flesh and Fantasy. This one's really nice. I enjoy that formula quite a bit. Let's see, the e.l.f. Always Cheeky. This is their primer infused blush. Really good formula there. Essence. This was in a Shop My Stash not that long ago. Okay, here's something that has been at the bottom of this drawer, and I know I have not used it in a while. This is the Burt's Bees blush, and this is the color Toasted Cinnamon. It's a very orangey type color, but I really do like this one. It's quite pigmented, and yeah, I think this would be a good choice. So we're gonna go with that. And then let's pick a bronzer. This is a concealer palette. This should not be here, but I didn't have anywhere else to put it. The Marc Jacobs one. This is the one, what's this one called? This is Tantric. Obviously I've got major pan on that. Actually don't think I've used that in a while, so that would be a good option. Let's see, oh, this contour. This is MAC Shadester. I actually really like that. This wasn't a Shop My Stash not that long ago, I think. Oh, this is one that also I haven't used in a while. The ColourPop, this is the Going Coconuts bronzer. That's, yeah, Coconut Beach. This is actually a really nice color. That may be a good one as well. This I've been using a ton this year. I've been using that all the time. This is the Bare Minerals Faux Tan. It's beautiful. I love that formula. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I want to go with the ColourPop because I know it's been several months since I used this one. Alrighty, onto the highlighter drawer. A lot of options in this one. I do love my highlighters, I gotta say. I did get the Hourglass Sculpture palette. I just put it in here because I didn't really know where else to put it. I love this. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Very nice. It's standard. I mean, it's the same as all the other Hourglass palettes. I've talked about it before, but it is a good formula. The Lancome, this is the Absolute Powder and Absolute Pesh. Talked about this too. I like it. It's a nice highlighter. It's kind of somewhere between intense and more subtle. That's kind of a medium glow, I guess, if you will. I do enjoy that. Let's see. This Charlotte Tilbury one, this I got on clearance a few months ago, and I posted about this on Instagram. This is only okay. Kind of disappointing, actually. This is pretty expensive. These are not the most intense on the face. They look really nice in the pan. They swatch nice, but I think I need to try different brushes with this to kind of experiment with that a little bit more. This ColourPop one, I don't think I've used this in a while. This is the Gimme More highlighter palette. I do like that. That may be an option, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. This has been in my fall makeup basket video. If you saw that, I love this Makeup Geek highlighter formula. I looked it up, actually. They sell all of these individually, which is nice. This was the Kathleen Lights collab, but yeah, now they sell all 3 of these individually. And it's even at Target, so I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, not that I'll ever finish that, but honestly, I think if this ever like expires or goes bad, I would repurchase this one right there that I have hit pan on because I love it that much. Let's see here. JD Glow. Ooh, I love this one. This is in Saxon 5th. It is a gorgeous gold with a bit of a white reflect to it. Very, very beautiful. Okay, here, oh my gosh. I forgot I owned this. This is the Morphe highlighter in Extra. Actually, this is a nice formula. I bought this quite a while ago. I think almost 2 years, maybe. Yeah, I think I need to use this for sure. I do like it, but yeah, it just got shoved to the back and I forgot that I even owned it. All right, eyeshadow palettes. I want to pick one and honestly, I have no idea what I want to pick. I picked this drawer to kind of look through. This is the Hank and Henry palette. I got this in BoxyCharm and this is such beautiful fall colors, and this is something I don't reach for, but when I use it, it's so good. I really like that formula. So I'm kind of considering that. This is something I got a couple months ago. I talked about in my last ranking new palettes video, this Marc Jacobs in Glambition. I got this for 50% off, and actually, I mean, this formula is amazing. I just haven't really used it since I reviewed it, which is kind of sad because it's very, very good. This is one that I have used a lot. The Ace Beauté Vintage Dawn. I really love this. I had this in a Project Pan actually not that long ago, so I don't think I'm gonna go with that. The Armed and Gorgeous by Morphe. I actually like this one. I think it is very nice. Trying to think when I last used it. I honestly don't really remember. You know what? Let's go with the Marc Jacobs because this is somewhat newer and I really should be using this because it is very beautiful. Alrighty, that is it for this Shop My Stash. I'm excited about my picks. I'm very excited to be using this because it is quite good and I am happy that I got it. Plus, it was also a very, very good deal. If you're interested, I have a whole Shop My Stash playlist. You can check that out. I'll link it in the description box along with Project Pan playlist, Pan That Palette, all of that. That is it. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.